guys have always done that, and he's done it for the last 20-odd years. You know, Wes is a youngster in the game compared to John, and if John gets a chance, he normally takes it, but he's got to up his scoring power from that first round.
Up to you, Eric. Is he the best counter in darts, do you think?
Yeah, he's brilliant at counting, yeah. Superb. And his forte before, apart from his counting, years ago was his finishing high finishes. The year he beat Taylor and all the other good runs he did in tournaments. He went out on the big shots when needed, but he's not scoring enough anymore. He's not getting the time he's done 80s all the time.
Do you get the sense he's enjoying the moment?
John always does. I mean, he's up there. In his own mind, John thinks he's going to win this. He never doubts himself. And I think Eric said it earlier about being a bit old school. That is old school. You never doubt yourself. You get up there and you get in the right frame of mind to play this game. John, 100% he thinks that he can't win.
We read about Wes Newton, his 10th World Championship. He could cause a few upsets along the way.
I thought so 3 or 4 years ago, but he's coming shot into the top
gentlemen.
range.
First set, first leg. Wes going first. Game on.
And if he does lose this, he's got to start looking at his own career then, because he's just not getting anywhere.
Terrific atmosphere. Commentators David Croft and Wayne Mardle.
Thanks very much, Dave. Well, here we have Wes Newton,
93.
quarter finalist, and John Park, 3-time champion of the world, 94, 03 and 08. Contact us on Twitter at Sky Sports. Tell us what you think.
58.
Can John Park possibly, just possibly, come through what we're calling the easiest top half? Would that be unfair to the players? Phil Taylor now gone. Surely it's slightly easier. David.
40.
It's not got any harder. That's for sure, Wayne Mardle. Let's call it the more competitive, shall we say, bottom half. Players that you, at the start of the tournament, think could go on and become champions against those that, well, maybe are rolling back years in the top half or maybe springing a surprise. And I just don't know what to make of this match at all. Here's Wes Newton, a man that, come any tournament, on the floor, on the big stage, you can normally bank on him to get to a quarter-final against John Park, who occasionally turns up and shows why he's a 3-time world champion, but you can't count him out of any contest.
No, you cannot.
100.
Anderson there, enjoying the darts, and his brother Bo both left this marvellous stage and competition now. Just cut well, win between them and the 9 darts. So that's
98.
Not about a couple of weeks away.
Well, I'm glad to see they're hanging around as well, soaking up the atmosphere, learning a few things, see what they can pick up for next year maybe. John Park trying to pick up as much as he can here to put Wes Newton under a
83.
Little bit of pressure.
Westwick 170.
It's not a bad last dart. He's 160. And Wes Newton will now go for bullseye.
105. John Newton 160.
65.
Bristow said John Park's forte was high finishing. Going to finish it in single ones like that.
81.
It's always the way, isn't it?
Westwick
Single one,
165.
20, the one after. But for Newton, he's going to have 1 dart and a double here. And it's double 16 for the first leg. And
He's
the
on
only
the
dart
first
he
leg.
needed.
Where's Newton? Second leg is John throw first. Game on.
3, 4, 5 years ago, started to climb the darting ranks, and then the last 18 months, year, he's kind of stalled, and he reaches, as you said, David, a lot of quarterfinals, but doesn't seem to beat those ranked higher than him anymore. And
80.
That is a problem. To progress, you've got to beat the better players and then become one yourself.
Well, he was in the Premier League this year, finished 9th in the Premier League this year against better players.
81.
As you say there, didn't turn it on week in, week out. Took a long time to get going. And I just thought, got a bit of stage fright in the Premier League.
Having played in the Premier League, I can tell you how difficult it is week in, week out. You say to yourself, don't let one week have any influence on the next. But I'm afraid it does.
11 quarter-finals in 2013 for Wes Newton. 3 occasions he's gone a little bit further. And has hit a couple of 9-darters this year as well, so the class is evident in that. He needs to impose himself in this leg, and has done with those last 2 darts. John Park Needs a big score himself here, just to maintain the advantage of first throw in a match. Remember, first to 4 sets.
Umpire switching.
82.
He's lost the darts here, isn't he?
Yeah. He's been saying that his scoring's been okay, but it's got to be better. We see a slow start earlier from Simon Whitlock, and he overcome that, so not the be-all and end-all yet. He can lose the first set and get away with it, but that makes the second set all that more important.
It puts pressure on yourself if you're a slow starter.
38. Where's your one? 97.
John Park a little bit astray. Treble 18 now for Wes Newton. He's lacking a bit of direction himself.
77. John Uruguay 170.
I can't believe John Park, the previous visit, went for treble 3 to leave 170. Flash, John. Flash indeed.
He was a good counter, but he's not that good.
100.
Well, we'll talk
Where's
about
your required
the glasses
20.
that he's sporting in a minute as well. It's the contact lens wearing Wes Newton, who wants double 5.
Gives on the second leg. Wes Newton. Third leg is Wes to throw first.
It's a
Game on.
disaster start from John, not for the fact that he's just lost the first 2 legs. The way he's playing, it will kind of give Wes Newton a leg up, as if, right, OK, not going to carry on like this, John. You could be in bother, mate.
Well, he's trying to make a spectacle, wearing the
133.
spectacles here, as Wes Newton hits the double 5. Third time on TV that he's worn them. He says he'll plug away, he'll keep going with the glasses because he A, can't bear contact lenses, and B, hasn't got enough money for laser surgery, he says, yeah, spends it all on airfare. But it takes some time to adjust, to get used to them.
100.
First one of this contest.
Just getting used to it in terms of the perception of distance. He says that the bottom of the board actually looks a slightly bigger target, but he was worried that he's going to catch his darts actually on the lens.
Yeah, when I spoke to John, he said it's something
92.
I can do, so that's fair enough.
He's a long way behind here, though. Wes Newton, you feel, has got all the time in the world to wrap up this
96.
first set.
Where's your required 96.
Treble 20, will leave double 18. 2 darts for the set.
Gives